Hi, welcome back to BEX Asia. This is day 2 of the BEX Asia exhibition and we are live here at the Marina Bay Sands. So for this episode on interior solutions, we will bring to you 5 exhibitors who will be sharing with us their latest technologies and solutions. First up, we have Hertz Armaturen. Nice to meet you. Tell me more about yourself and describe your business briefly.
Pleasure. It's great to be here. It's great to be here at the BEX for the first times. Hertz Armaturen is Austrian company manufacturing valves. Since 126 years, we are providing HVAC solutions worldwide, and today we are the second day in the BEX and the first time in the BEX exhibition.
So tell me some of the problems that Hertz Armaturen can help to tackle.
Well, today one of the major problem worldwide is the labor. So we've found some solutions how to help with to have a lower labor cost and to have a lower labor on power to help installations done to be done more faster and better.
Okay, and can you describe to us some of these solutions that Hertz Armaturen has for us?
Well, we have here in front one of our products, which is the Hertz, and basically it's a pre-insulated, prefabricated solution for the fan coil unit. It combined all the features which you need, which has to be done actually on site, but we do it in our factory, and then it's shipped, and you basically have 4 connections to do, and your installation is done. And it saves a lot of time, labor cost, and a lot of error. It's not there. No.
What about the valves over here?
Yeah, the other valves, basically we are into energy saving. As I said, we are a HVAC solution provider. We have a lot of different types of valves which are TUV tested. The only company worldwide having the PICV tested for the performance by the TUV engineering lab in Austria. So there are different solutions for the HVAC, for the cooling, to save energy and to reduce the energy consumption, because this is at the end also a very big point, right?
So why should our clients choose Hertz today?
It's a good question. I don't know. Maybe because we are a very old company, so 126 years it stands for itself. So we always been manufacturing solutions. We are giving a 5 years warranty, and yeah, we have good products. That's the reason at the end, right?
That's interesting. And lastly, maybe you would like to share with us your experience here being in Singapore and being part of this BEX Asia.
Well, yeah, to be honest, it was like expected, very well organized. We had a lot of potential leads already the first day, today as well. We are having already the first meetings this afternoon with really potential customers, and tomorrow. So we hope that we already did our job well.
All the best. So if you're interested to find out more about your interior solutions for your needs, come on down to the Hertz Armaturen booth today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Welcome back to BEX Asia. Now we are at Wave-In. So tell me more about yourself and describe your business briefly.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Frederick. I'm the regional sales manager for Wavin Asia Pacific. For Wavin, actually it's a Dutch company, and we actually are specializing in producing plastic pipe, also a solution provider, and we have our production facility over the 40 plus location worldwide. And today I want to talk about this system itself, and we actually provide quite a number of systems. And today the one topic I want to talk about this rainwater harvesting system. So in this demo set here, we can see 2 comparison between our system, Siphonics, against the traditional rainwater downpipe system. So Siphonics system itself work on the speed, a special outlet, So we have special packaging to maintain the high velocity of the pipe flowing through the pipe. So that means we tend to collect more rainwater compared to the conventional system of a rainwater system. So when you come to the water level on the top side of the roof, So the roof itself, you can see the water level is always maintained at a very low level at the rooftop. But compared to the conventional one, you always see the amount of water is higher. So this amount of water higher can give some sort of impact to the integrity of the roof structure. That's why we talk about the drainage of the system itself. For siphonic, always work in the 3 to 6 meter per second. And this one is always work at 1 to 3 meter per second when it comes to the speed-wise, velocity. Then now I talk about the water. After we collecting the water already, drain out the roof, we go to our tank. We also have this rainwater harvesting tank here. And this tank itself, we have two different models of the tank. So we have this first version of the tank is a extra strong version. This one can take a highest traffic load on top of the tank. So heavy vehicle go through this and take 60 ton for the heavy vehicle on top of the tank. And this is also one of the tank itself which will make it more easy to install. And also 100% inspectable and also what I call cleanable tank. Then on the other end, we have this regular tank. This is used for the light vehicles trafficable area and also for landscaping part. So we have two different design of tank to cope with the requirement for the upper class installation. So why special our system is, we provide a design solution for our siphonic system. So we are manufacturers for this system itself. We do design, we do calculation, we also provide warranty for our system. And compared to our tank itself, we also doing some sort of a design service. We can come with a complete solution for the rainwater on the rooftop collection. And to our tank itself, we come with a complete solution package and design. This is why make us to be different compared to what other people do. We don't do supply, but we provide a solution for the system itself. And all our system itself is Revit ready. And we do a building information modeling when it comes to the 3D design solution for our product itself. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.
I just have one question. Maybe you can just tell us, like for this tank, what is the purpose of this versus a conventional conveyance system? Because you could also just drain the rainwater into our canals and drains, right?
Yeah. The conventional system basically made of concrete, but this is made of the plastic. Plastic is more sustainable, and this is also made of a recycled PP. It's more environmentally friendly, and also less labor work to erect the tank, to assemble the tank compared to conventional one with the concrete. You have to do a lot of prefabrication, pre-casting, that kind of thing. So I say, hour-wise, this is more faster compared to the conventional tank.
Wow, that is really interesting. Thank you so much for sharing with us. If you are interested to find out more, please come on down to their booth today. Thank you. Welcome back to Vex Asia. Now we are at Eurasia. Nice to meet you. Tell me more about yourself and describe your business briefly.
Sure, thank you, Wisely. So my name is Owen Lee. I'm from Eurasia, and we have been enabling innovative acoustics since 1997. We have offices in Hong Kong, Shanghai, Macau, Taipei, and Singapore. We essentially are an acoustics company, and everything we do has an acoustics function. One of the things that's really cool is what we have here in today is the Barazol. The Barazol is a membrane, is very famous for the stretch membrane. So here above us we have the 4 circles. And these are mirror membranes. So they look like regular mirrors, but actually if you touch it, you'll realize it's a membrane. So it's very lightweight, very, very lightweight, and they come in 6 different finishes, 6 different colors. You can also print on the membrane. So if you look here, these are membranes, these are mirror membranes that have been printed on. What we have is a rusty steel look, a stainless steel look, and then here below we have different textures on the membrane.
So I'm curious to know what are the problems that Eurasia would like to help tackle.
Well, we help tackle acoustics problems. Essentially, I'm sure everyone's experienced it. You go into a restaurant with your friend, you sit down, the food is great, the service is great, but the noise is terrible. You can't even hear what your friend is talking about. That's because they're using a lot of materials that are hard materials. So anytime there's any noise, the noise is reflecting back at you. So our materials, they not only look cool, but they can actually absorb noise and sound. So you can feel more comfortable in the space.
Interesting. Maybe you can tell us more about the solutions that you have for our clients.
Sure. So our solutions is we have decorative finishes that essentially absorb sound as well. So this mirror here on my right, this is a micro perforated acoustic mirror. So instead of reflecting sound, which a mirror would normally do, this can absorb sound. The micro perforation is very, very small. It's literally just the tip of a needle. So we're talking about like 0.1 millimeter diameter, and it can absorb up to 85% of the sound.
Okay. And what about those tiles over there? Are they also soundproof or?
Yes, they are. So actually it's sound absorbing, and all the tiles here are made from recycled material. It's a minimum of 60% recycled material. So they're made from essentially recycled plastic bottles. This one here, it's polyester fiber, but with a print, with a surface print to make it look like a kind of marble or rusty look. And then here, we have all the different types, the different categories of polyester panels. So all these you see here, all these on the wall and on the ceiling are our baffles, and these are also made from the same base material, but we've managed to cut it so you can fold it and create unique shapes with it. We installed a lot of around 2,000 square meters of Ortex materials in the Dyson headquarters in St. James Power Station in the past year. So it's a really great material to use.
Okay. Lastly, can you just share with us why would clients choose Eurasia? Like, what is the unique selling point?
So, as I mentioned, we have been around since 1997. We have a lot of technical capabilities. We will help with your drawings, and we can advise the best material to use. We don't only have Barazol and Ortex in our collection. We hold actually a wide range of acoustics materials.
Thank you so much for sharing. So if you're interested to find out more, come on down to the Eurasia booth today. Thank you so much for sharing. Thanks. Welcome back to Bax Asia. Now we are at Nippon Paint. Nice to meet you. Tell me more about yourself and describe your business briefly.
Okay, I am the senior advisor for product specialist in Nippon Paint. I've been with Nippon Paint for 30 over years. And I've seen Nippon Paint actually grow from way back then as a small company. We are not the leader, but now to where we are today, we can consider the leader here in Singapore and number one in Asia actually.
That's good to know. Tell me more about the problems that Nippon Paint would like to tackle.
Problems. Well, we face many problems, as the years pass on, various types of problems. Just take, for example, this one, right? Over the years, we realized that dengue is, people nowadays are talking about COVID. We forgot that actually, dengue is also a recurring issue for many years now. And this Mosaic Guard, we are bringing it back again to make people realize that, hey, we have a solution to mitigate this mosquitoes issue, right? And it has been tested against Aedes mosquito, which is a carrier of dengue, right? And within the test has shown, but this third laboratory test has shown that within half an hour, it's able to knock down all the mosquitoes.
That is so good to have. And then I have also noticed that you also have this. Can you tell us more about this cool paint that you have?
Okay. Right now, as of now, we are the only paint manufacturer that's the full range of cool paints that is applicable to the various places within the buildings. Like we have the roof, we have the walls, and even have the pavements or the roads even. So we have the various types of paint to handle different types of substrate that requires different types of performances, but they are all generally able to cool down the surface much better than normal paints, right? So for example here, this is a very, very simple demonstration of how this cool paint works, right? So we have here, yeah, okay. So we have here a painted panel, one side with cool paint, the other side with normal paint. And we have solar lamps to kind of like exemplify what the sun ray is. And we use this thermal camera to capture what we call the surface temperature. So as you can see here, the normal coating register about 82 to 83, right? And here we have about 77. So you have actually a reduction of at least 5 degrees.
Wow, that is really, really cool. So other than this, what other solutions does Nippon Paint have to offer?
Okay, we are a total solution provider. So we have paints that addresses current issues and looking forward for what we call potential markets. For example, the cool paints, we are all gearing towards the SG2030. That's why we have this full slew of cool paints, right, to help cool down our air temperatures, you know. Yeah, and this range of products have already been tested in many projects, and it has even been used in the Singapore Cool project to study how paint coatings can actually cool down our environmental temperature.
That's interesting to know. Lastly, can you tell our clients today what should they look out for when they look for Nippon Paint? Like, what is the unique selling point of Nippon Paint?
Unique selling point. Okay, we have paints for every needs, right? So depending on what your needs are, right, you can select the paint, and it's easy to select our paint because we have a website that can help them to choose the right paint, the right undercoats, the right color, even, you know, the colors that they would prefer for the space that they want to paint. We have everything.
That's great to know. So if you are interested, please come on down to the Nippon Paint booth to find out more. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. And we are live again. Now we are at Test Villa, the final booth. Nice to meet you. Tell us more about yourself and describe your business briefly.
Yes, thank you. Test Villa is a specialty plumbing company with a mission to develop a new solution to improve the condition of Singapore public toilets. It aims to enhance the overall user experience by optimizing the use of toilet space, keeping cleaner toilets with the same or smaller maintenance team. This is achieved by using fittings and wear that are water and energy efficient, easy to maintain and durable. The founder, he is a PUB licensed plumber with over 25 years of plumbing and sanitary experience under his belt. He has an experienced team to provide a one-stop solution from supplying and installation to maintenance. He also owns a BCA registered plumbing and sanitary contractor company. It is called DP Plumbing and Sanitary Service Private Limited. He has over 50 staff in that company, and over 500 project references from hospital, shopping malls, hotels to residential projects. There are about 50 projects currently undergoing as of September 2022. Yes.
That's good to know. Tell us more about the problems that you can help tackle.
Okay. There is long-standing public toilet issues. Number one, the needs for additional caretaker to keep the toilet dry and clean. Number two, additional costs for paper tissue, for hand drying, and air freshener. Number three, additional refuge handling costs. And number four, appliances with high energy consumption and maintenance requirement. This is a long-standing issue, and what can we do about it? Test Villa recognize the problem, and we have the solution, which is our AirTap series. What can AirTap do? AirTap can provide the cost saving from using less caretaker to replenish the toilet tissue paper, clearing out the waste paper bin, picking up the paper on the floor, and drying the floor. Okay, let me demo and show you why. Yeah, before he start, a normal setup when a customer will first wash his hand, and he will go to a hand dryer right opposite to dry. And most of the time, he will just sprinkle the water on the floor, and a caretaker will require to mop it. And or if the toilet provide a paper tissue, the user will use the tissue and dump the tissue into the bin. And very often, the tissue will be out by afternoon. Then they have no tissue to dry their hand, and all the water will go onto the floor. All right. So I would then ask my colleague to demo how he can wash his hand and dry on the same spot without wetting the floor and using the paper. Attention, please. Now he's washing. When he's finished washing, he will dry on the spot without having to walk to another location for drying.
Wow, that's really, really interesting. So, beyond this, why should clients choose Test Villa? Like, what is so interesting and unique about Test Villa?
Okay. We believe there's another computer or more than one computer provide very similar solution. We are licensed plumber. Myself, the founder, I'm a licensed plumber. We are able to provide very speedy implementation. Example, you run a hospital, you require one set to be up. We are able to produce the design today, submit, get the approval, and we go and install tomorrow with our licensed plumber and LEW, full compliance. We are able to do that. I believe that is very competitive.
Okay, so it sounds like you are very, very efficient and speedy.
Yes.
So if you are interested to find out more, please come on down to the Test Villa booth today. And with that, we have come to the end of episode 6 on interior solutions. Bax Asia has a lot of solutions for your needs. Please come on down to find out more. Thank you.